Hello, Debbie Stone, and welcome to day number 3. So today we're talking about why you don't have to position yourself as an expert. Well, that should take a load off your mind, right? Did you think that you had to be? Everybody does. Let me tell you a little quick story. Ray Higdon had a course known as the 3-Minute Expert, and he rethought his position on that title, right? He now does not market that course anymore because of that word, expert, right? And in the beginning, we were taught that we had to set ourselves up as the authority figure, right? To look like an expert, to be an authority. We've now come to realize that that's not duplicatable, right? People are going to, if you do that, come up to you and say, well, that's okay for you, but I can't do what you're doing. See? So, I have a great action step for you today. You're going to love it. It's going to be so much fun. But getting back to this topic, right? Why you don't have to be an expert. You want to teach that people can do what it is that you do. So instead of being hard pressed to sell your product or your service or looking for the transaction, you need to be selling the idea that your audience can do what it is that you're doing. Anyone, write this down. ILT. It stands for invest, learn, teach. Anyone can invest a little bit of time or money to learn something new and then go ahead and teach it. Can you not open a book, read a few chapters of a book, pull out 3 tips and then go and teach it? Of course you can. Invest, learn, teach. That is what you need to get ingrained into believing, and then selling that idea, right, to your audience. So the reason why a realtor has to be an expert is because they're not teaching the people that come to invest in their expertise how to be a realtor, right? So you don't need to teach a marketer how to be a marketer. You have to sell the idea to your audience that they too can do what it is that you're doing, that you don't have to be an authority. You don't have to be an expert, right? So, I hope I drummed that point into you, right? And if you listen to any of the real top leaders and the top earners, they always talk about humble beginnings, right? How they sold a car for $200 to buy into their opportunity, right? How with Ray Higdon, yes, he's a mentor of mine, so you're going to hear about Ray Higdon, how he was dead broke and in foreclosure, right, when he first started. And he was dead broke twice, not once. So, you want to teach people, or give people, your audience, the idea that they too can do what it is that you do. Right? So get the transaction out of your mind. Get the idea of selling the product or the service out of your mind. And like we spoke about yesterday, you can talk about anything and then transition into what it is that you want your audience to reach out to you for, right? Whether it be your product or service, or a better transition is information, right? So what's your action step today? You're going to love this one. Your action step today is to Google something that you know nothing, I mean nothing about, and that people will know that you know nothing about, right? Grab 3 tips, rattle off your 3 tips, and do a transition. Then move into something that you want your audience to reach out to you for, right? So go back to yesterday's teachings if you've forgotten what a transition is. But today, I want you to do a Facebook Live, teaching people on a subject that you know nothing about, and then transition into them reaching out to you for some information or your opportunity or your service or product, right? Whatever it is. But that's what your homework is today, to research something that you know nothing about. When I did this exercise, I did it on condoms, right? Now, I had people saying to me, I thought you were going to do a bait and switch. I thought that was just in your title. But then when I actually listened to your live, you really were speaking about condoms, right? So make it way out there, right? Something that people wouldn't expect you to be talking about, to get that point across, that they don't have to be an expert to invest, learn, teach, right? Do some research, learn something, and then teach it. So have fun with this action step today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day number 4.